John Bredar is a vice president for national programming at WGBH-TV, our sister station in Boston. They've been behind so many of the most popular PBS programs through the years. Well, during a recent visit, I talked with John Bredar about some exciting programs in our future and more.
Well, I think there was a time when, there was legitimate cause to be a little bit wary about what was going to happen in the early days of cable. And a lot of cable nets really did, I think, start to erode the PBS, remit, if you will. But it didn't last. And there are a lot of different theories for why. But I think now we're in kind of a golden age, because as those cable nets have kind of strayed from their original brands and their kind of original portfolios, that's left this open field for us, which is really fantastic. In one sense, it's kind of disappointing in the broader kind of macro sense of being an American television consumer. You would, wish that it was a little bit more robust out there. Having said that, we're happy to be filling the void, as it were. I wish that it made it a little easier to fund the programs. But nevertheless, there's a huge amount of stuff out there that we are, almost kind of have almost no competition to compete against. That's good and bad, as I said before. I think we have this great opportunity to do stories that nobody else will touch, and that's a big responsibility.
Let's talk about some of the programs your staff has told me are in the pipeline, things we'll be seeing year, 2, 3 years down the road, maybe various stages of development for WGBH to present to the national system. What can you tell us about a show called Point Taken? So
Point Taken is a modern riff on a GBH original from the 70s. You might remember a program called The Advocates, which was essentially putting a popular issue on trial in a very formal sense. So we've kind of retooled that idea for where we are these days. What you have is a moderator, and you have a panel, and one is arguing pro, one is arguing con. We've piloted this up to this point, and we're in negotiations with PBS for when it'll roll out. We're hoping it's going to be next fall. And what's kind of cool about it, and the parts that I really like about it, is one, it doesn't trot out the usual suspects. It's new voices, diverse voices, tend to be a little bit younger than what we're used to seeing in TV kind of issue shows. But the most differentiating aspect is that we fully integrate social media into the program. So while you're watching the show, you're being encouraged to interact with the program. We give you a hashtag and a Facebook, you can go on in either way, and you can kind of engage as well. So what's happening is tweets and Facebook posts are coming in, and we have a curator who's sitting there kind of curating now with the help of software, and those tweets are being kind of pushed right into the discussion. So it's not just the studio audience and the panel who are engaged. It's now this much bigger, kind of social audience as well. So we're really excited about that. We're hoping that, we can come up with something that sticks, that gets people to kind of tune in on a weekly basis, to kind of be engaged, not necessarily overly earnest, maybe kind of wry, and add this social media component for a really interesting mix.
And some folks may remember the original host of The Advocates was a young lawyer from Boston named Michael Dukakis, who went on to fame in some other areas. So who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows what could happen?
Exactly.
Okay, I got to do this. You do oversee Masterpiece. Yes. Everybody's waiting, bated breath. Early January, season 5, Downton Abbey, one of the most popular shows PBS has ever touched. They're promoting it now with, there's a wedding coming. There's even a promo. Paula Kerger, president of PBS, says, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if you tell me you don't know, you know nothing about this big wedding that's coming, right?
So, usually how it works for me in Masterpiece is, I read scripts ahead of time, I watch the shows ahead of time. We have some opportunities to give editorial feedback. But on Downton, just because it's such a live wire, I just remain intentionally ignorant. So I can't even lie to you. I honestly don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All I would suggest is that you could, get a ticket to the UK and go watch the show, and then you can come back and tell all your friends.
I do believe you, but I'm going to test you. I'm going to look right in your eyes. Now, my theory is it's a downstairs wedding. It's the butler, Mr. Carson, and the head housekeeper, Mrs. Hughes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You didn't react at all. He really doesn't know.
I wish I did. Actually, maybe I don't.
John Bredar, thanks so much for your time with us. Appreciate
my
it, sir.
pleasure. Thanks very much.